All right, hey guys, Jason here, and we are talking about this right here, the Ram. This is the Warlock, 2025 Warlock, and for 2026, this is going to get something that's going to put it into a realm of people that are going to blow your mind in the fact that you can get this now in 2026 with a Hemi. All right, so we are up here. Southern Motors right here, Southern Motors. This is in Springfield, Georgia, right outside of Savannah. Perfect place. They've been in business for a very long time, and they got some of the best deals you'll ever find on Rams. And they have more Warlocks and cool Rams than any place I've ever been at. And we have with us again, Nick. How you doing, Nick?
Doing great. Great. Yeah, I got some keys here, and we're just going to check out some vehicles.
And you can also get it with the SST, the Hurricane motor. In 2025, as we see it here, it only comes with the Hurricane. What is this truck? What is a Warlock? Well, a Warlock is a super capable truck for a very affordable price. It combines simplicity with functionality. And that's a beautiful thing, okay? It's an absolute beautiful thing. We have that one there. We're also going to compare it to a Bighorn for you, and then we got this gem. We're going to make videos today. But this thing here, what it does for you is it gives you a tradesman package, tradesman's truck with the upgraded Warlock package, which is basically, it's like a tradesman body slapped on top of a Rebel underpinnings. Okay, we get the rear locker, we get the 33-inch Duratrax on here, we get the Bilstein suspension with a lift in there, we get all the stuff, the features that we're looking for that make this a very capable off-road truck. And give it a lot of punch there, and yet we also get the simplicity of the interior of the tradesman, making it a very affordable truck. Beautiful dual exhaust, nice hitch setup on there, does everything very well. This truck is nice. Look at this. This is a low-grade tradesman, and look, we can get wheel liners. Think about that. Ford, Chevy, put that into perspective. Okay, I mean, like I said, they do this truck well. Ram always does an excellent job. Now, they do make some cuts on things, such as, for example, no, this one we do get the rear sliding window. Love it, even better. But the interior is going to be a little simpler. Let's start back here. We'll show you the window sticker on that side. It is going to be simpler in the fact of the design in here, but we do still get some nice features. Notice this one, we still do get the center console with cup holders in it. Beautiful, perfect. Can't argue with that one bit. We get the 60-40 split and a ton of room. In a Ram, we get that full flat floor in the 1500. Full flat floor. Look at how nice that is and how much room is in here. Tons of storage underneath here that you have that you can put things in, which is just gorgeous setup. And then you also have the drop down on here for the tether hooks right on here. Sorry, not drop down. These seats do not come forward on the Ram. So perfect seats, like I said, nice room, tons of storage underneath there, lots of options in this thing. They do it fantastic, 60-40 split. We do have rear AC vents back here, nice compartment. Now we don't get much USB power back here again, but we are, because we are in a tradesman simple package. Do we have the Ram boxes? Look at that. Okay, I call them Ram boxes. People yell at me for that. Floor storage, I don't care what you call it. Look at this. Look at that. Both sides. Doesn't get better than that. Absolute pure perfection on every kind of level. Everything about this. Double map pockets in this thing, okay? Done well. Beautiful cloth interior that has got nice stitching, looks nice, beautiful setup, tether systems, the whole deal, everything you want. Simple functional door cards. We don't need, and there's nothing here we don't need and nothing that we have to have. It's all included for you. We got our our running boards on there. We do not have in this package, we are not getting a bed liner. And we are not getting bed lights in there. However, they are already preset for bed lights and stuff like that, so not hard to do. Coming around on this side, here's our window sticker, $57,000. Okay, how beautiful is that? $57,000, and that's MSRP. They come in obviously much lower than it. It's a beautiful thing. Again, simplicity in a door card, nothing crazy, keeping it simple and functional, but very functional. Big side seat here, right here. Tons and tons of storage, and they do sell trays that go in here that'll hold your gear back. And I love that Ram uses a split rear mats so you can take them out individually. It makes life so much easier than trying to bend and fold and take one out. They do it well. Everything Ram does, they do fantastic, and this truck is a pure perfect example of that, the way they do it. This thing is very nice. Now, it is simple in design. Do we got any extra features on this thing? We got a $4,700 upgrade on this thing. We got the paint, it's $245. And we can see on here too that we do got some optionals, which is a 60-40 seat. It's got the wheel. See, a lot of that is part of the Warlock package already. So, yeah, see, that's already, most of that's Warlock package automatically included in that stuff right off the bat. So, realistically, this is pretty much how it comes. We do got a tray here. There is no door on the front, but because there is no door insert mounted in here and all that other stuff, look at the massive size of that. That is so nice. It is huge in there. Big, long glove box. Massive room in the glove box. Love the seat setup on it. Now it is manual. Hang on, we're going to push this with our hand. There we go. It is manual on the front seat, on the passenger side, but I'm okay with that. I have no problem with that whatsoever. It's on passenger side. We'll cover this center console when we get to the other side. It's incredible. But we have all of this beautiful setup on here. So we'll cover it when we come around. But look at how nice even their floor mats are. Ram floor mats from the factory are by far the best of every single brand ever made. Nobody in history under any brand can do a floor mat better than what Ram does as far as a stock floor mat. They crush it. Ram does so many things incredible. Look at how even the door sill comes all the way over and gets all the way out there. So you're not stepping on nothing and ripping paint up. Things incredible all the way around. Coming around on this side, we take a look over here. And again, you know, the simplicity factor of this and the ability that you can now get this next year, you'll be able to get in a couple months. You can get this with a Hemi, 5.7 Hemi. That makes it a big deal. But this is where the simplicity shine is. Again, look at the nice mats that are in this thing. This one includes, Bighorn, but this one here has all your USBs. Remember, we are in a tradesman's trim. We are in a low-level trim here with a Warlock. We get all these USBs here. We get 120-volt power right there over on that side. Check this out. Push that button. Look at this big compartment console we get right here. Saving all that extra space right there. Plus, you still get space underneath of it to put any other kind of console thing you want. This is kind of a hidden gem right in there like that. Beautiful setup, okay? Just a beautiful setup. Simple in the steering wheel, rubberized work type steering wheel. We like it. The best looking analog gauges we've ever seen in a truck. Straight up amazing. They crush it. Simple little screen, but 100% functional. Does everything you need to. Nice sunglass holder, and as it should be, a 12-volt power supply right here. So if you want to run a dash cam or anything like that. Again, so many things that Ram just does right that nobody else does, and it blows my mind. Ram crushes it. Nice screen in here, all of your climate controls. Real simple, easy. Look at how easy these are. We fire this dude up. Okay, butter smooth, and there we go. And but you have all of your stuff you need is right here for you. All of your controls, simple, easy, big enough screen. Climate controls, simple. Need it warmer? Make it warmer. Want it colder? Make it colder. Need more fan? Turn the fan up, turn the fan down. Okay, it's so easy. Look at your controls for your radio. Super simple. Nice setup. Mute button right here, screen off. Screen's off for nighttime if you want it off. Here we got our rear locker. That's your axle lock. That is your rear locker. Notice they put the auto start stop button right here. Bam, bam, easy to get to, right where it should be. We have 4 high, 4 low, 2-wheel drive. We do not get 4 auto in a Warlock. It is based on a tradesman. That is upsetting to a lot of people, but remember, the whole purpose of this truck is less features, less issues, less problems. This one doesn't have any problems. Look at here and here too. Look how nice that center display is in between these gorgeous analog gauges. Okay, amazing. Full steering wheel controls, everything we need right there. Lights, and lights have got auto. You have auto on your lights too. Perfect, just like we would want. You got a few toggles down here for your parking sensors, which is very important when you're off-road. If you can't turn off those parking sensors, every blade of grass and thing and all the stuff you're driving through the woods is going to just be screaming at you the whole time. Traction control, parking sensors, tow haul mode right there. Simple, easy, functional. The dial knob, some people don't like it. I could care less anymore. At least it's out of the way and tucked in nice, so I'll take it. Then we get to this beauty right here. Not to mention, we still have all of our stuff up here and a sunglass holder, okay? So nice setup. But look at this. Massive area here for compartment space inside of here, which also does have USB power. You see right there. Double cup holders here. Nice storage compartment right there. This whole thing flips up and becomes another seat. So now you can actually sit 6 people in this. That is beautiful. Down here, we have another big compartment. right here. How nice is that? What a setup is. I mean, look at how perfect that setup is to have this in there and have that seat and that whole thing. Pull the lever, down it comes. Massive console, perfect, nice leather on here like that. I mean, this thing's just, what an incredible truck. What an incredible truck for the money. And again, we got those Ram boxes in the back end. Those things are worth their weight in gold. What's the, where's our payload on this thing? Coming in payload wise, where am I? Can't see it very good. Number wise on here, hold on. 1,619 pounds is where we're at payload on here. Here's your axle rating ratios and stuff like that if you want, but 1,619 pound on this truck right here for this Warlock. And again, keep the price in mind. The price is insane. But these right here, these are worth their weight in gold, those Ram boxes, and you get them on both sides in this truck. Just such an incredible truck on every kind of level. So there it is for you, and about to get much cheaper and much, or not cheaper, but much more simpler, because you will now in 2026 get the option of the SST, the Hurricane i6, or you will also get the option of being able to run it with a 5.7 Hemi. So you will have to decide what's best for you. For me, I'm going SST, but I love everything about this truck. There you go. Questions, comments, put them down below.